Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, family and friends, to our new officers to the Stockton Police Department. It's always a good day when we're able to welcome new personnel to our family, and then by extension to welcome all of their family to our extended family. So it's good having you all of you here today. By way of introduction, my name is Rick Salcido. I'm a Deputy Chief of Police here, and Chief Eric Jones isn't able to be with us today. He had to attend another event, so it's definitely my privilege to be able to swear you guys in. So along with me, we have a lot of staff that come to these events because we like to welcome the new officers. But specifically, I did want to point out a few of the commanders that are here with me today. So they're along the right wall. We've got Captain Aaron Rose, Captain Tom Jernigan, Captain Tony Sager, and we've got Lieutenant Doberneck, Lieutenant Ballard. My wife, Stephanie, is here to meet with you, the family members, afterwards for a few minutes. And then we have Lieutenant Kraska, Captain Kuhn, and Lieutenant Riga. Just some of the command staff that we have here. And like I said, we're just here to welcome you folks here and with open arms. So let's get to it. We're here to swear in 3 new police officers. First, we have Laertes Moratis. Am I saying it correct? Moratis? Laertes Moratis. Yes, sir. It couldn't be easy. It would be a damn covering. And then Mark Afanasev, and then Johnny Talamantes. Let me go ahead and read their bios for you. First of all, Laertes. Laertes is joining the police department effective today as a police officer. He'll be reporting to the Field Services Division in order to begin his training. He graduated from the Napa Valley College Police Academy in September 2014. And then prior to coming to the Stockton Police Department, Laertes ran his family painting business, Atlantis Painting Company in Vallejo. He earned his bachelor's degree in criminal justice from San Francisco State University and volunteered as a cadet with the Vallejo Police Department. And then Mark Afanasev. Mark also is joining as a police officer effective today, and he'll be assigned to the Field Services Division to begin his training. He graduated from the Sacramento Police Academy in December of 2013. Prior to coming to the Stockton Police Department, Mark attended Hild College, and he earned an associate's degree in criminal justice while working part-time at Pick and Pull. And then we have Johnny. Johnny, he too will be assigned to Field Services to begin his training effective today. He graduated from the South Bay Regional Academy recertification course in September 2013. And then prior to coming to the Stockton Police Department, Johnny worked for Security Industry Specialties as a private security contractor in Cupertino. So welcome, all of you. You know, you all attended and you graduated from a police academy, and that's where you're molded into being a basic police officer. But then effective today, you're going to be hitting the streets with a field training officer. Well, not effective today. Soon you're going to be hitting the streets with a field training officer. And then when you do, that's the opportunity when you're going to get chiseled into the police officer that is fully prepared to be a full functioning, productive member of the police department. And we know you're going to do well in that, and we're looking forward to you doing well in that and being a good producer for our agency and for this community. So with that, let's go ahead and get to the swearing in part. Why don't you guys face me and maybe at an angle. Is that how best to do it, or kind of angled? Okay. All right, and go ahead and raise your right arm and then repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. All right, congratulations. Let's give them a round. Let me get these out first. I'm going to present you guys with your badges now. But before I do that, I just wanted to share just a quick personal thought about the badge. You know, if I was to take this piece of metal, and it's just a crafted piece of metal, and if I was to go out into the community and I was to talk to any citizen out there and say, hey, what does this piece of metal mean? When you see this badge on a guy wearing a uniform, what does it mean to you? That citizen's probably going to say something to the effect of, well, it means the guy is a police officer. It means the person is a cop. Or they might say something like, it means that person has the power to arrest me. They might even say that that person could carry a gun and can shoot. And no matter how they phrase it, what they're saying is that the person wearing this piece of metal is an agent of the government with some significant power, some significant responsibility, and significant authority. And so however they phrase that, that's a correct answer. But what I want to charge you gentlemen with today is that when you see this piece of metal, when you have this badge, before you go to work or at the end of a shift, I want this to be a tangible reminder to you that because you have such great responsibility and authority as a police officer, it's also incumbent on you to conduct yourself both in your personal and your professional life with the utmost of honor and integrity. So my charge to you is to let this badge be a reminder to conduct your affairs with honor and integrity in all that you do. And I know you're going to do that. I'm looking forward to you doing that. So we'll go ahead and give the first badge to you, Laertes. Hold on one second. Let me also give you this is also a certificate of appointment, and these certificate of appointments are it's a historical document, really, in the sense of for the entire history of the department. We've been giving a document that looks like this to every sworn officer that's been sworn in. So it's a tradition we want to retain. Mark, here's your badge. And your certificate. Johnny? Sir, there you go. Yeah, I could see that. No pressure.
Now we're late.
Yeah. Got it? One more? All right. Could use an iPhone, you know. Yeah. And here's your certificate. Okay, thanks. All right. So, you know, when I was doing the introductions, I had mentioned my wife was here, and so frequently we're asked by family and friends of the new officers, make sure, or we're told, I should say, make sure you take care of my son, my daughter, my spouse. And we always say we're going to do that. And the way we do that is because we provide the best possible training that we can. So it's an intensive process to get an officer completely trained and ready to be a solo officer. So that's how we take care of your loved one. But we think there's some significant things you should be aware of as their family, and some things you can do in support of them as they go through the training process and throughout their careers. So to that end, after we have our welcoming procession or welcoming line, I'm not sure what you call it, when we shake their hands and say welcome to the department. After we do that, we're going to take some pictures, and then following that, we're going to ask that you family stick around, and then Steph's going to talk with you all just to share some thoughts with you about how you can best support your officers. So welcome you guys. Let's give them another round of applause.